What's going on, everyone? We've got the we got to finish up here. I got a little ahead of myself. Put some LEDs on the fan. These fans, way too small, and honestly, I plugged one in, and it lit up and didn't even spin. So, yeah, I'm gonna return those. Unfortunately, I guess this might be a weird in-between size, or these were just advertised wrong. I don't know. But I cannot find a replacement. But we still got some LEDs wired in. We got one at the top, one at the bottom, and they are blinking. And we will kind of strategically put some of the decals on the other side. You can see the LED. On this side, it kind of disperses well. I think it looks awesome already. We'll plug it in real quick, show you the LEDs, and then we've got basically just the faceplate to put on, the rest of the screws, and lots of decals. And we are putting decals on this. And there is one I have already put on. I think that looks nice, huh? Unfortunately, we will see what that looks like when it's on. But, yeah. Happy accident. More of a scary accident. The piece that goes behind it. And that's really all I pictured was, oh yeah, it's going to be white behind it. However, this actually lines up perfectly with the holes. And, I mean, I have to keep it. I literally did not place this on top here to center the sticker. I promise. I literally had this by itself and just tried to center the sticker on the piece. And I'm like, oh, that should look good with the white behind it. And, yeah, I didn't think about that. And even scarier when the actual plugs are behind it. There's those like black circles with the metal prongs on the inside. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, we'll plug this in real fast. There we go. Plug the disk drive back in. Awesome. The fan is blowing air like it was designed to. And there's LEDs flashing in there like I designed it to do. So, like I said, rest of the screws in and pop the faceplate, trim panels, and obviously it comes with a whole new set of like rubber feet and stickers and whatever. Can't get some of these things lined up, these shelves. The holes, just such a pain in the ass. Alright, I highly recommend this case. It's super nice. Had to make a couple changes, not because things weren't fitting right, but just, because I was hoping to at least put the white door on here because I had to put the other back piece on. That white one straight up was not fitting and allowing the buttons to click. And even with this one, they don't really click great. And I tried putting the clear ones on back and forth, but they all press fine. They just don't click as satisfying as the original. That's just the way it is. These shells... Usually the door's up top, like this one. Now that it's clipped closed, and this one's clipped closed, they're good. When you open them, they, start open closing. They might want to start to pop off, but then you just clip it back on. Now, unfortunately, unlike the USB door on an Xbox, there's no spring or bracket to like fix. It's literally just plastic, tiny plastic tabs on there. Other than that, I think everything else is good. I need to finish putting the rest of the rubber feet on. We need to put our battery in and the random little stickers that kind of hide the screws, even though, the whole thing's see-through. You can see clips and screws throughout the entire thing. But it does come with a set, so actually, does it? We've got rubber feet and the stickums, but actually, maybe it doesn't come with the little stickers. That's fine. And on the top, I also decided, again, not because it wasn't fitting right at all and being a huge pain, but because I just figured without it, you could see more of the innards going on there, and I thought the blue looked great anyway. It wasn't fitting at all. So, and it seemed like the other one, which is, again, this is the OEM one, may have tried to fit a little bit better, but yeah, we're not going to use that. And yeah, there's our decal with the ports behind it. And if anything, I guess the one thing that kind of ties this build in with our Death Note build. A little unsettling, but kinda cool. So anyway, let's go ahead and get those feet on and the rest of our decals. There's our two consoles, the Wii. Kinda wish I had flipped these stickers here, but these are not just a $5 sticker pack from Amazon. These are like $4 a piece. So we do have one more thing we need to add to the controller for this one, and finish cleaning up these controllers here and get the rest of those together, and we'll see what it looks like all together. There's our custom guide button. And that awesome paint. I obviously still gotta wipe it all down, but I'm gonna go ahead and obviously test these guys out, make sure everything's good for a little bit before getting them packaged up very securely and getting them sent back to our clients. Let me know what you guys think. I love this controller. Alright, like I said, these ones should be ready to go once we fully test them out. Then we're going to dive into Barricade, Bumblebee. We've got lots of custom painted stuff already. We have a couple other builds that have also been painted. Painted them alongside with this one and this one. Just wanted to get these done first. I just hopefully put the last bit of clear on the Barricade parts. And as far as client builds, we need to start on our Blades Zephyr board. We've got our reservoir in, which is over here. Actually fits perfectly where the disk drive could go, but does want to keep the disk drive in that one, which is understandable. So this is going to actually be slightly above it. But it is good to know that if I get this same reservoir, it literally is the exact size of the DVD drive. Also added a little something to the leaf shell, and might have shown a little bit of the Bumblebee paint and stuff like that. But we'll get into all that stuff in the coming videos. Stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, or don't.